Dang, that was quick. Somebody creeping in, peeking in, honey. Yes, I am in the bed. I'm comfortable. Got my pajamas on. Y'all, I'm too comfortable. I'm too comfortable. But it's time. It's time. It's time. We're gonna have a great reading, honey. We got the relationship cards here. We got the relationship cards here. And we got in the shadows, honey. In the shadows, we got the oracle cards. So that's what we doing today. We gonna do some real. This one is gonna we gonna go outside the box. So not only are we going to talk about relationship, you get to ask the queen questions about relationships, but you can ask me questions that pertain to whatever the mess is that's going on in your life, the haters that's hating on you. Will they be there? Will they not be there? Is your man cheating on you? Is your woman cheating on you? When is these trolls and these haters gonna get off your neck? All the questions is opening for them. So, honey, we've been around, and I know I got on late today, honey. We was playing our game, left, right, center. Left, honey, we were doing the left, right, center. All you need is $1. That's the good thing about when you come over here and you on Miss Gina's channel, and we do the cash out party, whether we're doing other little games, or even readings. It's whatever you want to contribute. That's the good thing about it over here. We don't trip about the little minute stuff. Now I know I got started late. I was supposed to been on here at, I think it was like 10 or 11 o'clock, but we didn't leave the park until midnight. Actually, the kids kept wanting to get on more and more games, which I was glad. I was truly happy that they wanted to stay, because that let me know I got my money's worth. I'm telling you, I got my money's worth. Those tickets wasn't cheap. So when they said, "Can we stay until closing?" I was glad. Like, yeah, go get on there 5 more times. Get on there 10 more times. So, which is what they did. It was great. I was losing my voice. A fight broke out. A fight. Let me tell you something. Some little hood rat came at this mother or did something to one of her children. Let me tell you something. The mama was a little bitty thing, but I can tell you this: she was a bear. She didn't play about her cubs. Honey, it took 3, 4, 5 of them to hold her back. The other girl ran. They took her up out of there. But see, this would tell you about these young girls with these big mouths. These young girls with these big mouths, and you coming for somebody's children. Everybody is not gonna take that lightly. They ain't gonna care where you at, who you are, the size you is, none of that stuff. Honey, they will dig into your ass. They will get that ass. And then after I got settled and I got my ice and everything, I got my ice here. I was listening to, I had just missed Spill It Boy, Clean It Up. And so I just got through finished watching that. I was like, let me go and let me watch that. And so I know some of my people was thinking, Miss Gina probably ain't gonna come on and do the car readings, but I'm on and I'm gonna do it. We got 4 people in the house. One thumbs up. Can y'all thumb up? If it's 4 people here, I know I should have more than one thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we gonna do the reading. We gonna talk. We gonna chit chat. Um, this messy girl again. Let me tell y'all something that was funny. This tells you how people don't pay attention, and they love changing the narratives and all this stuff. So Spillet Boy was talking about Jaded Nerd. Hey, Jaded Nerd, shout out to Jaded Nerd. I love him. And this girl again talking about how she popped somebody. she always got an infatuation with someone sexual orientation, which is crazy because she does everything sexual that you see, everything, but always want to bring up what somebody else was doing, their job, their whatever it is. And grown people, this is what I don't understand. Grown people do grown shit, right? Grown people do grown shit. If you decide to dabble or take a second job, or maybe it's your first job in the adult entertainment industry, that is your business. That is nobody else's business. And if you are, I think it's the age limit is 18 and up. So if you're 18 and up, the law says you can legally do an adult entertainment job. If you're age 8, my son is 8, turned 18 in December, okay? If he wanted to go out and do porn, he could do porn. Ain't nothing I can say. You know why? Because he 18. So if you got somebody in their 20s and they way over 18, and that's what it is that they want to do, how you pop somebody? How you pop a grown ass person for wanting to do something? But then you got this person that's on here that's doing all kind of sexual stuff, feeling all over herself and just doing all kind of stuff for free. For free. But I always want to try to put someone else's business out there. Why? What is the point? Does it hurt you? Does it affect you? Does it do that's the thing when people don't mind their own business and you get into somebody else's business. And then you come for somebody or someone and don't think that they're gonna retaliate back. Like that broad thought when we was at the amusement park. She didn't think, I guess she thought because the lady was a little bitty something, that she wasn't gonna pop back, and that woman went ape shit. Y'all heard of what's Beyonce's song Ape Shit? She went ape shit on a bitch, and that broad was 2-3 times her size, and she went in the other direction. You know what Miss Gina did? Miss Gina went and ducked behind, got on the side of it, because my kids was on the go-karts. I went and ducked on beside that goddamn building because I said, see, people like this get to going because you don't know what they're going to do. But security came real quick. The cops came. Everybody real quick and diffused the situation. And the little lady with the 3 kids, she had 3 kids, 3 little kids. They were all under the age of 8, I think. The oldest one maybe 10, maybe. That might be pushing it. And she was basically telling what went on. And she went ape shit over her kids. And I ain't blaming not one girl. Get that bitch. Tear her, rip her ass to shreds. That's how I'm feeling. Rip her ass to shreds. Because if somebody come for you and come for your children, ain't no limits to that. I don't understand why y'all think it's limits to that. When somebody comes for you and yours, why you think that it's limits to that? Ain't no limits to that. It's not. Hey, Mendiza. Hey, Miss Gina. Glad to see you all are enjoying. We are enjoying our time. We are. What's wrong? You what?
Feel sick.
Well, ain't you finna go get in the, your tub and soap? I don't hear your bath water running.
Because I had to put my blunt on.
Oh. Hey, Nita. How you doing, love? So, yeah. So, I was just like, honey, go for it. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do what you got to do. And she did it. And she explained to the police what happened. And then it went from there. So, if somebody has some relationship questions, if we're talking about strictly, you want to know if your man's still there, if he's cheating, if he's going to be with you, do he still love you, all that. Excuse me. That's what these cards are for. These cards is questions that you want to ask about what's going on out here in the real world. What's going on? If you want to know, should you go and beat a bitch ass? Like that bitch got too flipped at the mouth. Miss Gina, should I go and knock that bitch teeth down her throat? That's what these cards is for. That's what these cards is for. So we gonna do in the shadows, okay, of the oracle cards and stuff today. So if you have any questions, get your questions out, get your questions together. Everybody is welcome. You don't have to pay to ask a question. Let's get that straight. Donations are appreciated, not forced. Okay, it does not. You do not have to give something to ask a question. This is open to everybody. We do this. Hey, just read my book. We do this every Wednesday. Again, this is called Wondering Wednesday. That Wondering Wednesday, if you wondering about something, if you want, there's a question that's just on your mind and you wondering, man, I need an answer. I need an answer. This is your time. The last two Wednesdays, it went deep. It went deep, honey. Miss Gina was reading left to right, reading, and we had Miss Thane grace us with her presence last Wednesday when she dropped down in the chat, and the cards read that ass, and the cards told, go back and watch it, and the cards told the truth, honey, and said, I got a soul, honey. Said Miss Gina snatched a soul right on up out of her. And and that's the reason she running around here, like, because when you soulless and you don't have a soul, you get to running around here crazy. You get to running around here like a chicken with your goddamn head cut off. You don't know which direction to go. You know how when chickens get their head cut off, they don't know which directions to go. They just running all over the place. That's what she is, because she's soulless. And the cards read, if you missed it, go back and watch it. Since she had dropped down, I said, I'm going to make the first question about her. Okay? And one thing about the cards, they don't lie. The cards don't lie. They always tell the truth. I pray over each and every card because I don't want one reading to interfere with another one. I don't know. Maybe why? We need some stuff? Oh, we can get that. Because being said I need to get Theron a head wrap or do rag or something. Yeah. So we'll probably do that. So each reading I always pray over it. That's why I have my rosaries. I usually have my candle lit. I wasn't able to get my candle today, but that's okay. We got good lighting up in here. And as long as the energy and everything is right, and it is, I feel good. Woo side out. No one's pissed me off as of yet. Please thumbs up this video. We got 16 in the house. I won't be commenting because I'm on hour 5 of doing hair. What are you doing? Are you doing braids? You said hour 5. Ooh, you must be doing some micros or something. Are you doing some braids? Sorry, I got to stretch out. I told y'all my legs and my hips get to acting crazy, get to acting up. Well, I'm going to ring the bell for you on 5. Hey, Bree. Good. We got a moderator in the house. I got my asthma medicine. My asthma been acting up. I got my asthma medicine. I hope Belle Productions come in because Belle says she got a lot of questions. She definitely has a lot of questions. We got 17 people in the house. Come on, can we get up to 10? Can we get 10 thumbs up? You made it, and you did. Look, no, I was the one late. I was the one that was late. But I said, I'm going to do it. I'm still going to do it. So I know a lot of people probably thought I changed my mind. They probably figured, oh, Miss Gina got tired and all this. You say you have a couple questions. Great. Ooh, awesome. We already got questions coming in. So I didn't. I still wanted to do it. I'm relaxed, Angel. Had her dinner and her lunch. She's finna get up in there and everything else. So y'all know how I always start. The first thing I usually do is light my candle. So I don't have my candle yet. So what I'm gonna do is turn off the light, turn it back on. We're gonna start off fresh, okay? 1 second. All right, so I just want to get our light and get our mood together. We're going to start it all off. I ask of you, Father God, this is Wondering Wednesday. I ask of you to keep us covered. I ask of you to be a shield from these demons, these devils, anybody that want to come in and bring on some drama, some mess, anything that's derogatory, anything that is not positive. Take it out, take it out, take it out. I ask of you to bless these cards. I ask of you to give us nothing but the truth. We only want the truth to come in. We don't need no extra interference. And I ask of you to protect us. I ask you to send down our angels. Come on and keep them covered. Put them to work. We need for them to be to work because our Queendom that's going to be asking questions tonight, they want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Amen. Amen. All right. Woo, look at how that went. Did you see that flicker? How that went? That's when you know everything is at peace. I like for everything to be calm. I always bless the cards, as you can see. I always bless the cards for each one. After each question, I'll bless the cards. You know why? Because I don't want someone else's question from the first one to interfere into the second question of someone else. So each time that you ask a question, I reshuffle the cards. I want everything to be fresh. And if you ain't prepared to handle the truth, I suggest you not watch. You not just sit back and watch. Just watch from the clouds, watch from the bushes, whatever. Go back and watch Miss Gina's last two shows that we did. Our last two from last Wednesday and the Wednesday before that, because these cards ain't no joke. When I say I move heavens and earth, when I say I ask for the cards to be a tool, a guide, that's what this is. It's a tool. It is a guide, and I ask for it to give you the most honest question answers that it could possibly give you, and I ask, are you truly ready for it? Because these cards is not going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tell you what you need to hear. They're going to tell you the truth. So if you ain't ready for this rodeo, I suggest you don't get on this ride. You understand? Because this is it's no joke. It's no. I always make sure that my spirit is right, that the energy is right. The energy is right in the room. I'm not hot. I'm not cold. I'm at ease. Everything is right. Everything is good. Okay? So you all, it's going to be real. It's going to be good. Please thumbs up this video. We got 19 in the house. I hope we get more. I wanted to do the cash pot. So we'll see how that go after we do the reading. We'll see how that go. Tonight, your questions could be about anything. The last two Wednesdays, it was relationship questions. This one, it's gonna be both. It could be a relationship question, or it could be just a regular everyday question. Beautiful Black Queen Bree says, I have already had to get rid of a troll. See, they come in, honey. The trolls get upset. They get upset. They like to roll on out. That's just how they are. They can't take this. They can't take this realness. They just can't. And a lot of people, some people can't handle the truth. Some people can't handle realness. Some people don't even, want to know because it might affect them in some type of way that they don't even understand. You understand? People be looking at me and be like, oh, Miss Gina, how you know this? Oh, Miss Gina, get out my head. We've seen it several times. So everything is good. Get your questions together and let's start. All right, so Bree says, I'm ready to ask my first question, Miss Gina. All right, Bree. All right. All right, cards. We give us the truth, nothing but the truth. All right, she can handle the truth. We want the cards to be covered. We want the cards to be protected and shield for any negative beings, We don't want any negative energies coming in or through. We don't want any negative spirits or auras or nothing. Angels, do your job. All right. In Jesus' name, amen. So, what is your first question? You can type it in while I'm shuffling up the cards. All right. And each time, how I do it is I give one card. One card will be for the Queendom, and the second card, one card will be from Miss Gina. That's how I do it. So two cards at each for each question. Each question you do, you would get there would be two cards for that reading. Okay. All righty. Let's see here. Do you see the relationship between myself and my coworker turning into a romantic relationship? Oh, that is okay, okay. Let me go because I didn't get. That is the question for the relationship cards, okay? So let me get these and let me bless these cards. All right, cards, give us the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth in Jesus' name. Please don't let any negative spirits, energies, or anything come through these cards in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. So, and then you said, this is the male co-worker I have been messing with. Oh, okay. Read the last part too. Okay. So, Bree wants to know. She has been, she already been having a relationship with her coworker. She said she's been messing with, and she wants to know, will it turn romantic? So, cards, we ask you, is this the guy for her? Is this the guy for Bree? Is this the guy for Bree? All right, we want the truth. You ready for the truth? Can you handle the truth, Bree? Can you handle the truth? All right. We gotta split the cards up. Okay, so we do one for the Queendom, and we do one for you. She says she ready. She says she ready. All right. So one is for you, and one is for the Queendom. Let's put those over there. Okay. I deserve everything I'm going through. So whatever you going through with him, whatever you going through with him is deserving. Is deserving. So only you know if it's a good thing so far or if it's a bad thing. But it says that you deserve everything that's going. Okay. I'm working on everything you complained about. So you must like him, and you must like him a lot, but there are some things that you're in doubt about, and that's why you asked this question. He likes you, and he's working on it. He likes you, and he's working on it. So you have to have the patience, and communication is the key. Communication is the key. So let him know what it is that you don't like, that he may be doing wrong. He may be saying wrong, maybe acting a certain way or whatever, because the things that you have complained about, he working on it. So there is something that's there. And this could be a good, now don't take this as a bad thing, because this could be a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes we say I deserve everything I'm going through. You may not be going through nothing. Everything that you're going may be good. So this could be a good thing. Then maybe things are bad. Maybe you're not communicating. Maybe you're doing something you know you should not be doing. So that card could be, it depends on the situation that you're in. He needs to drop some things in order for us to work. That's it. See? Ooh, honey, I told you the cards is tough. I told you the cards speak the truth. So you said he needs to drop some things for y'all to work out, and it says he's working on it. See how the cards tell the truth? It says he's working on it. So that means that if you don't see to it that he's working on it, he's doing what he says do, that means you deserve everything that you get. Because see, sometimes we allow people to walk all over us before we say anything, or before we, you know, at times, sometimes we'll just blow up and just go crazy, and we allow them to just walk all over us. So you want what you're deserving of is a good man. What you're deserving of is a good man, and you have to make sure that's what he is. That's what you have to make sure that's exactly what he is. Thank you guys. Please thumb up this video. Anybody else have any questions? Come on with a question. Come on with some good. Now, Miss Gina, I ask questions too, but this is y'all thing. I want y'all come on with some, because I come up with good questions. Go back and watch last Wednesday's video. Excuse me. In the video before that, and you'll see we had some really good questions. That was a great relationship question. So we got the relationship cards to ask those questions that deal strictly with relationships. And like I said, each question, we reshuffle the deck. We make sure that the energy and the spirits and the auras and everything is cleansed, and it's great, and it's fresh, and start over for each and every question. And I always ask, are you ready? Are you, because the card's gonna tell you the truth. Ain't gonna be no joke, ain't gonna be no sugarcoat. You see how them cards just told Bree? Just told her. And she already said he gotta let go some stuff in order for us to work out. And the cards already said he was working on. He working on what that is. So make sure you're ready. You ready for this. When I do my readings and everything and over here, like I said, it is a tool. It is a guide. It's a guidance. And I have a gift. And so my energy is powerful. It's powerful. I'm well connected with God. I'm well connected with the spirits. I'm well connected with great positive energy. So when it comes time to flip them cards over, woo, honey, some people ain't even ready. I had, woo, y'all remember, y'all got to go back and watch it, because literally, I had Bell Production. Bell Production was like, I'm in tears. Like, I had folks that was, they was like, ooh, Miss Gina, you reading tonight. You are reading tonight. So, but it's good. It's just you have, some people can handle situations better than others. Some people can, So you just have to be prepared. I would rather give you the truth than give you something that you want to hear, because then you get something that you want to hear, and then the truth happens and it's not what you thought it was going to be. That hurts even more. And that hurts longer. So I'd rather give you the truth, whether it's good, bad. I always tell the cards, I don't care whether it's good, bad, wrong, right, negative, whatever. Just give us the truth out of it. Bring us the truth. And the cards always tell us the truth. So make sure you're positive about the question that you ask, and make sure you're prepared and you're ready to handle the answer that is given, because everybody can't handle the answer that's given. So with that being said, somebody come on, somebody else come on and ask a question. Stacy says, hey, Miss Jean, how you doing, Stacy? Do you have a question, Stacy? Who else got a question? Come on with the questions tonight. It could be anything. This could be any question. It could be a relationship question, or it could be a regular question. Stacey Robinson said, okay, let me try. My man passed away a few years ago. Will I find that amazing love again? First of all, let me start by saying I'm so sorry for your loss. I am so sorry for your loss, Stacey. Before I even, and this is what's the spooky part about what I'm saying, because when I ask this, sometimes when y'all ask me these questions before I even put the cards down, I'm ask cards to tell us the truth, the whole truth, but nothing but the truth. But before I even do the cards, you are gonna find that love again, but you gotta let some things go. You lost the love of your life. He will only be the love of your life. In order for you to find a new love of your life, you can't look into that new person what you lost in the last person, if that makes sense, if you understand what I'm saying. So you have to look at the new person and give him a chance. Let that guy be the guy who he is. Don't look for similarities in other things that was in your past relationship. Now I'm telling you this before we even before we even get down to the cards, okay? And that spooks a lot of people, because I don't know if you was here, Stacy, at last week's show, or the week before when we did Wondering Wednesday, and I said this to somebody. I spoke to someone before I turned the cards over, and I didn't even have to do the cards because it was already telling them what it was. And I said, see, didn't I just tell you that before and they said, Miss Gina, yes, you did. I said, before I even dealt the cards, didn't I just tell you that's what that said? And they couldn't even believe it. Like, I had the whole chat shook up. So I'm getting that. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm getting that you want to find what you had in your last relationship in your new relationship. That's what I got before I even dealt these cards. I got that. So I had to just tell you that ahead of time. All right. So Stacy, because she wants to know, will she find true love again? Will she find true love again? Is her knight in shining armor around? Come on, spirits. Come on. Let it positive energy. She wants the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. All right. So happy Jesus. Amen. And that's what we gonna give. We messing with the relationship cards now today. You get two cards. Card from the Queendom, card from Miss Gina. All right. Remember what I said before I even pulled the cards over. I'm human. I'm not perfect. I have my vices. What did I just tell you, Stacy? What did I just tell you? I know you human, and I know you perfect. You're not perfect, and you have your vices. But didn't I tell you? I said you're gonna find love again, but you can't. Your vices. Miss Gina told you what your vices were. What did I tell you your vices was? You stop looking for what you had in your first love in your new love. Let it happen. That's one of your vices, girl. That's what Miss Gina bad. That's one of your vices. Because you want that relationship that you had before. And I said, stop looking for that. Let that person be them, and you fall in love with who they are. Because let me tell you something. If you fall in love because of similarities that was with your last loved one, you know what's going to happen? It's gonna fall. Your relationship's gonna fall apart, because when he's not like your first love, then you're gonna be like, well, damn, he ain't who I thought he was. And so I just told you. I told you what your vices were. I told you what your vices. I told you. Sometimes it gets spooky when I start speaking before I even do the cards. Next time, it's me and you against the world. Next time, it's you and them again. So your new love is going to be your true love, just like your first one. And it's going to be you and them, you and him against the world. But you remember, you got them vices. So once you change those vices, your new love is going to come, and it's going to be you and him going to be one-on-one. It may even be stronger than the one that you just lost. It's like God gave me my best friend, then God called him. And sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes that you like, man, everything that I needed, that was my best friend, that was my love, that was my lover, that was my, my confidant, everything. And then you just wondering why, when everything has went and was perfect, why did they take him home? Let me share a story with you. One of my ex, and we were getting back together, right? And when we got back together, we were finna move in. We decided we was gonna get an apartment together. We was gonna move in and everything, right? And he had sickle cell. And he says, okay, Gina, I'm going to go lay down. I'm going to go home or whatever. And I didn't see him. He gave me a kiss the day before he gave ice popsicles out to all the kids in my apartment building, everything. A couple of nights, I ain't seen him in 1, 2, 3 days. And I'm like, he better not be playing and be on mess. Wasn't answering his phone, none of that, right? I had a dream that night. And I said, I know he ain't dead. Now, why would I think that? I said, I know he ain't. That was my dream. I said, he can't be dead. A couple of hours later, his roommate, best friend, called me and said, Gina, I got some sad news. He wound up going into the hospital for his sickle cell, and his lungs collapsed, and he died. And he had came to me in my dream the night before. I already knew he was gone. And I could not believe it because I was thinking like you. We just starting this life together. We about to move in. He was giving the kids popsicles and was friendly with everybody. And then God took him home after all of that. And we knew that we break up. He go be with his ex. I go be with my ex or who I'm going to be with. And we finally got together and was trying to make this work. And then God took him home. And sometimes I looked at it that maybe this is, God took, and I talked to him even to this day. I'll talk to him before I go to bed and stuff. I talk to him. I say prayers to him and stuff. And he's one of my angels. I say, you watching me, that right? You keeping me protected, right? And but that's just how it happens. But sometimes that happens so that God can give us the energy so that we can get the strength to actually find the person that we're supposed to spend eternity with. It might have not been him for me. And that might have not been, even though those was our loves. And we like, this is everything that I wanted and stuff. But God said, he's not the one you're supposed to spend eternity with. So I got to bring him home. And you got to take that strength. And you got to go and get that king that you're supposed to spend eternity with. But we often look for similarities because the king that we lost, we figured that was the person we were supposed to spend eternity with. And it's not. So just think about that. And that's why when I said your vices, you got vices. I already told you. What didn't I tell you what your vices were and what it was before I even turned the cards over? Before I even read. So you will find true love. You will find it again. You will find happiness. You just got to let it flow. And you got to let that person be that person. Let him be him. And don't look for similarities that you had with your ex so that you can be happy with the man that he is, your new man. And I had to do the same thing. I'm like, okay, he ain't like, he ain't doing such as, he did it. And we do that. We do, especially when it's somebody that we love. We loved and care about a lot. So, yep. Pray on it. Pray on it, Stacy. Pray on it. Ask God to give you the strength. That's all. God will give you the strength. Ask him to give you the strength. Ask him, you ready for your king? If you truly ready. If you're not ready, say, God, help me to heal. Help me to heal. Help me work on me. What is it that I need to do? I need for you to point and lead me in the right direction. And then bless you with your king. That's what you do. So that was a great question. Okay. Bree says, will I ever marry and settle down? All right. Bree wants to know, will she ever marry and settle down? Come on, cards. Share with us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Positive energies. We want positive energies. That's all we want to come through. Come on, angels. Do your job. Your job, angels, is to keep the cards covered so no evil, no bad entities can get through. So that's why I always make sure I pray over each deck before I answer the next questions. All right, in Jesus' name, amen. Will she marry and find? Will Bree marry and find true love? Will Bree marry and find true love? I'm gonna tell you this before I even do the cards, Bree, because I'm getting some energy. You will find true love, but you're not gonna marry right away. It's gonna be a minute before you marry. You know why? Because you're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready for true love yet. You're not ready. You know why you're not ready? Because there's some things that you haven't worked out within yourself. And until you can work those things out in yourself, you can't fully give yourself to someone else, because see, you have to be ready to give your all to your husband. And you're not ready to do that yet because you got a lot going on. You're looking for a new apartment. You're dealing with stuff at work and all of this stuff. So you got to work on you first. And then true love will happen. And then come marriage. So remember I told you that. All right. Here we go. In Jesus' name. Amen. Bree's card. Queendom's card. All right. I didn't mean for you to find out this way. I want my first child as a single parent. That's an issue for me. Also, God has sent signs previously. I didn't mean for you to find out this way. So something going on with your relationship. Something's going, that's what, didn't I just say? You ain't ready because it's not true love yet. And you can't have true love. You can't have a marriage if it's not true love and if you still got to work on some things. Okay? So some things still got to be worked out because you're finding out stuff. You're finding out stuff that person don't want you to find out. And you already stated earlier that things got to be worked on. The coworker has asked me to have child with him. Not this ain't the time. This ain't the time. Yep. Sure did. Look. I want a family with you. You just said it. It's saying you said the coworker has asked me to have a child with him. And look. And it says, I want a family with you. Now, didn't I just say before this card? Didn't I just say when you said that, you said about the baby, I said, you ain't ready. It ain't going to happen. You ain't ready. And this card said, I didn't mean for you to find out this way. You got some things to work on. He has some things to work on. In order for you guys to have a family together, because that's the hardest work ever. Once you start having kids with a person, that you stuck with them for life. You stuck with them for life. Ain't no going back from that. Look I'm here right now with my ex, his new wife, with our family, everybody. Y'all see, we all get along and all of this stuff. It ain't always peaches and cream, but you gotta make things work when you start bringing in children into that mix. And what did Miss Gina say before I did them cards? I said, you ain't ready yet. You ain't ready. Not to say that you couldn't be ready, but you want to be 100% ready. He wants you to have children with him. He got to be 100% ready. He got to be 100% ready. Or you know what's going to happen? He going to be gone. You going to be stuck with a baby and a lot of stuff to go through. And it's hard, honey. It's hard. Okay? I had 9. It's hard. I see girls out here with you see them on YouTube, honey. That thing over there, and she got 1 kid and she can't even handle it. 1. She got 1. And you can't even handle it. It's hard. You need a support system. You need a support system. And so that is why you want to make sure if he's going to be your husband, if he's going to be that one and only that you're going to be with, grow old with, y'all going to be together forever, because that's what the marriage vows say. The marriage vows say y'all supposed to be together forever. Okay? You got to make sure that he's going to be a good support system for you. So, honey, the cards is on the money tonight. The relationship cards is on the money tonight. It is on it. Come on with your next question. Um, and my work mama's gonna be on my butt if he leaves me. He is older than me, Miss G. Oh, I'm sure he is. She will. And not only your work mama, your YouTube mama. I'ma be on this butt. I'ma be on this butt. It's a conversation that needs to be had between the both of you all. Because for that card, don't forget what that card said. I didn't mean for you to find out this way. There's a conversation that needs to be had with you too. And you got to make sure that y'all both on the same page. Yeah, because tell him, me and your work mama, we coming to get his butt. He ain't right. We coming to get you. Starting out a family is going to be, he is still, that's it. I knew it. I knew it. See, you say still. That's what that card meant. That's what that card meant. I didn't mean for you to say, oh, hell, that's what that card meant. Y'all see this? Are y'all watching? From the 21 people up in here, did y'all just see that? See that? Called it. What did I say? I said to Bree, y'all got to have a conversation. Because that card that said, I didn't mean for you to find out this way, it was giving me pause. It was giving me pause, honey. And you just hit the nail right on the head. You just said it. You just said it. Because he's still married. Yep. And what did I say before? I said, you ain't ready to have no baby with him. You ain't ready to have no family with him. Y'all got to work some things out. I said that before I even did the cards. Honey, look, my energy is everything, honey. My energy, ooh, honey, it's working up. Didn't I tell y'all tonight was going to be a good reading? I told y'all tonight was going to be a good reading. I asked y'all, I said, are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? You just hit the nail on the head. Bree, that was it. That was it. Wow. Come on, y'all. We got 17 people in the I know that. I know that reading warrants some thumbs up. Come on and give us some thumbs up. 25 people in the house. Come on, give us some thumbs up. And while you add it to 25 in there, drop on down, roll on. Ask Miss Gina a question. I know y'all got some relationship questions that y'all got going on. I know you got some relationship questions that you all want answers to. So this is your chance. You know I stay ready for this, Miss Gina. We've been here before with me, remember? Yes. Yes. And you know, honey, you know when I get deep, you know I get deep. That's why I always ask you, are you ready? Don't I? I ask you and Bell Production, I always got to ask y'all, are y'all ready? Because I get deep into y'all readings. When we get to doing readings, it's like, yeah, we was here before. When I get deep into y'all readings, honey, I got to make sure that y'all are ready for it. Because it goes deep. It goes deep. That was just deep right there. That reading was deep. Okay. Ooh, we got 30 people now. Come on now. We 25 thumbs up. Come on, let's get some more thumbs up. This was a good reading. Y'all, if y'all y'all gonna have to watch this on the replay. That was a good one. That was just a good one. All right. The last married man I was with, you cussed me for weeks straight dealing with that man. Remember? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Because let me tell you something. Nobody wants to be the other woman. Nobody wants to be the other woman. And I understand that things happen. I understand that sometimes people are in marriages that they can't get out of right away because marriages are easy to get into, but hard as hell to get out of. I know. I'm still legally married, okay? I'm still legally married, okay? So I understand. I get it. Been married for 13 years, okay? So almost 14 years, okay? So I get that. The number one problem and issue with things is people don't communicate and they not honest. Either the husband is not honest with the wife or the wife not honest with the husband not honest with the other woman is not honest with him, and then everybody fighting and bickering, and then again, the husband will say to the other woman, I want you to have my baby. I want you to have my, but he ain't even took care of the other stuff with the first wife, and he already trying to baby up and pull up a second wife. You see how that go? And then things go all crazy and haywire and all this kind of stuff. So don't they can't be trying to make a second house when you ain't cleaned up the first house. You see what I'm saying? Now, when everybody is on the same page, and everybody's on the same, see, I knew that my marriage was done, and that was over with, and it was time for me to move on. When I said to him, let's just go in both evenly, willingly. If we both decide that we're not going to be together and we're not never going to get together again, let's equally sign the divorce papers. You don't owe me nothing. I don't owe you nothing, and we can part ways. But what some guys do out of spite, because they don't want you to move on, they try to stop it and prolong it, which is what he did. So now I got to do other things to try to get that divorce. Well, not try, I'm going to get it, but I got to put it in the newspaper. I got to go through all this other extra shit to make my divorce final and legal. So it's crazy that some of us have to go through that, even though you want to start over with your life. Bree says, Miss Gina, God has said something to me about this child, though, and having it with him, we can communicate and be civil. That's the whole thing. He is a great father and grandfather, and I know this. The funny thing is his wife knows about me and him. Most wives do. Let me tell you that, speaking from a wife who husband stepped out. Most of us do. Most of us do. But now, we talking about in the eyes of the Lord, right? He's still legally married. God's not going to give you nobody else's husband. And I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. God is not going to bless that communion. You do not want problems with your new child and none of this stuff. God will never, ever send you someone else's husband. I know why I'm still single. You know why I'm still single? You know why I can't get together? Because God is not going to, I'm still somebody's wife. He's not going to, how am I find me a king and get me another king out there when I still legally belong to someone else? I can go and knock on that girl's door right now. Let me tell you something. He can come and be with you. And his wife can come and knock on your door right now and say, I want to see my husband. You wouldn't have a leg to stand on. You can call the cops and everything. You know what them cops going to say? Is that her husband? And when she say, yeah, or he say, yeah, that's my wife, they going to say, you need to come on out here and talk to your wife. I told my husband, if I wanted to, but I don't want to because I'm done with that. But I told him if I wanted to, I can make your life a living hell because I can come and knock on that door every day, all day and say, I can come with the police and say, I need to speak to my husband, my legal husband. I need to speak to him. We got kids together and they still minors. I need to speak to him. So you have to think about it. It doesn't matter that she know. Most wives do know. Most wives, we didn't know before, honey, before y'all even talk about families and getting together and before it get really, really nasty. They know. But that means that he still has to do cleanup. He still has to, if he wants to be with you, and he wants to start a new family with you, is nothing bad about that. That's awesome. It's amazing. But he has to do cleanup. He got to take care of that. She doesn't really care that we screw. I'm not trying to take him away from his family. What we have said is if it happens, then it happens. We not trying to go there with the whole cop situation by himself, not with her. That's cool too. And it's not about that, but the fact still remains that he is still legally bind. There's other repercussions that could happen with that, and with you by you already know. Do you know that in the state of California, wife sues the other woman and she can get all her money and everything else? Like, and then if you go get pregnant and knew about her from the beginning, and I'm not saying not that she would do it or anything, because if she know, she may be one of them wives like me, honey, take them. We this train has moved on. Take them and move. She may be just that kind of wife, but the fact still remains that if you're going to be the new wife, if you're going to be the mother of his children, then things should just be in order. It should be right. Because have you heard that saying, baby? How you got them is the same way you lose them. Just think about that. How you got them is the same way you lose them. So if he not being straightforward and doing what's need to be done with you, then you'll be in the same situation as the wife is right now. So I'm just saying that. Thank you. You said it. I'm just being, like I said, I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. By himself, not with her. Exactly. You know I got a criminal record, Miss Gina. I ain't trying to go back to jail. Exactly, Bree. That's what I went through with my kid's daddy. His wife wanted to be around when we talked. I told her, this is me and him. We had these kids, so move around. Exactly. Hi, Pink Ice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. You said it. He has two grown kids and grandkids. I know he's out here messing with other women besides me. See? See? What did I just say? That's why, mama, you don't want to be placed in the same situation as his wife is right now, especially if y'all talking about having kids together. That's you don't want to put that child in that predicament. You just don't. Now look, being a single mom, there's nothing wrong with being a single mom, honey. It's a lot of awesome single moms, aka, okay, aka, it's a lot of great single moms. But if he's asking you to have his child and he's planning on being in that kid's life, it's cheating the kid out on something, on, like, because if he's still legally married and he has a child with you, that wife got every say so, because that's money that's coming out of their pockets. That's why the wife that you were saying, Sean, said she wanted to be there. She like, I want to know where my money going. She like, I want to know what y'all talking about. I want to be. Let me tell you something. My son's father, my son who's from Pakistan, whose dad is from Pakistan, he wind up marrying this woman to stay in the country. He wind up marrying her. And every time we went to court, every time we went to child support court, she would always be there. And every time I turned around, she was, yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, I'm like, but you don't got nothing to do with this. You don't have nothing to do with this. The only reason the judge allowed her to be there was because they were legally married. And his finances was their finances. The woman was like, my son wasn't going to be up under his insurance because he ain't had no damn insurance. She had the insurance. So therefore, in the job. So therefore, my son was going to be up under her insurance. And if he was going to be up under her insurance and it was going to be her money, she had every right to sit there in on that conversation and be in court and be a part of everything. It it is a lot of mess. It's a lot of mess. And mind you, they got married. My son was already here. My son was already born. I told this idiot, why you go and marry her? All you had to do was tell them that you had a child that was already born here in the States. And they would have taken that into consideration, and that you were still in a relationship with that child's mother. He didn't think about none of that. Nobody didn't tell him none of that. The woman kept trying to trap him, and she wanted him real bad. So she hurried up and dragged his ass on down to City Hall and married. And eventually, he did become a legal citizen. He's a legal, he is a legal citizen now. But when everybody told him, even the judge told him that this whole time, this you had a son that was born in the States that was already here. He's like, yeah, and you was paying child support. He was all this dummy was already paying me child support for his legal son who was born in the States, and didn't realize that if he had took this to court, they would have never sent him back because he has a legal son here that he was taking care of legally. So he wound up marrying her, fell apart. She was way much older than him. And it was a mess. It was a mess. Bree said, my work mama was a single mother too, and she is fantastic. It's a bunch. Yes, a lot of single moms. Awesome. Sean said, yeah, but she needs to take that up with him when we get through talking. That's on him. And that's true. But you know, Bree, Sean, you know that's too much like right. They will never do that. That's the problem with women in relationships. They never take it up with the man. Who do they always take it up with? The other woman. The other woman. They know they should take it up with him, but they never do it. That's too much like right. And that is why we are always fighting like cats and dogs. It's the truth. They ain't gonna take it up with them, even though even when they know they should, they won't. Bree says, I know how messy these things can get. Yep, I know he just wants me as the baby mama. We already have an understanding as far as if we have a child. Look, communication is the key. That's what I said. Communication is the key. Nobody knows anybody's communication level but the people involved. So if y'all have y'all communication worked out, if he has his communication worked out with his wife and all of that stuff, fine and dandy, so be it. But if it's one slip up and one person ain't communicating, or they say, I ain't know, you know how that one person always say, no, I ain't know that. I ain't know that. That's where the problem starts. That's where the issue starts. Well, that's why every time she comes around, we get into it. That part. Yeah, Sean, you know why? Because she ain't taking it up with him, and he ain't handling it like he's supposed to. She want to take up the issue with you because she more mad at you than she is him. And that's what goes on with most women. Most women is always mad at the other woman. Mad at the woman. Either the wife is mad with the other woman is mad at the wife. Ain't nobody mad at him. Ain't nobody. Let me tell you something. When I found out my husband was cheating with the next door neighbor, I wasn't mad at her. I ain't want to hear shit that bitch. When that bitch was coming over trying to talk to me, and she was like, Gina, let me explain. No, bitch, you can't explain shit. I don't even want to talk to you. Girl, bye. I don't even want to look at your face. I don't even want to talk to you. I want to talk to him. I want to know why you felt the need to mess with the bitch next door when you could have messed with a bitch in the next suburb, a suburb over. You could have went into the city. You could have went anywhere. Why you felt the need to get the tramp next door. You see how I didn't go to her. I could have went to her and whooped her ass and said, bitch, okay, you was fucking my husband and woo, woo, woo. It didn't matter because 90% of the time, the man is lying to both women anyway. Am I right or wrong? 90% of the time, he's lying to both. I don't need to hear her excuse on what he told her. Bitch, you, for one, you knew he was mad. I want to know why why the fuck he's sloppy. And so women, we get it mixed up because we argue and we start fighting. We want to make the other woman pay for what his ass should be paying for because he was the one that was fucking both of you. He was doing both of you. I'm gonna tell you what you. I'm gonna look, Miss Gina. I've been through these relationships before. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I don't want him because just like he did me, he going to do her like that and somebody else. But the thing about it is, it ain't that you want him now, Sean. It's that you already had him, babe. It's that you already had him and that you could possibly get him back. See, you may not want him. She don't know that. And she may not be feeling that. Pink Ice say, that's me too. I give him all the smoke. See, Pink, that's me. I had to learn. Sean said, you said a mouthful, Miss Gina. Thank you, baby. Bree says, you're right, Miss Gina. I play my position, though, and keep my mouth shut. There you go. We had a fight in the club. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get that troll up out. See how the trolls fall down? See, see how they just fall down? They just figure that they could just say what. See, the thing about the trolls is I let the trolls stay, some of them sometimes, but you got to be respectful. I told you, anybody and everybody can ask a question. Anybody, you can ask a question about relationships. We got relationship cards, or you can just ask a question about everyday life. Okay, either or, and that's what we're talking about right now. We're discussing relationships. We're talking about relationships. And relationships is hard, and it's especially hard when there's no communication. Miss Jenny, you know how I do. You are the weakest link. Goodbye, and and that's what you have to do. That's true. But see, the problem with that is, Bree, is that you learned how to be strong, and thank God that you got a great work mom who got your back on everything. But there's a lot of wives out here that's not strong. There's a lot of wives that's scared to be alone, never worked. They've been with their husbands forever. He probably was the breadwinner. And that is the reason why they hate on the other woman rather than the man. That's the reason why they don't make him pay. They want to make you pay because they look at it. That's their livelihood right there. That's their livelihood. But she think he wants me, but I don't want him. We was together for 11 years, too long. And that's what I said, Sean. Didn't I tell you? I said you may not want him, but she don't know that. And he could be giving her signs that he's still in love with you. Women know, we feel it. We know when he ain't there and he got to be somewhere. We know that. Is that Rita's husband that troll? I doubt it. That Spilly Boy been talking about them Rita trolls been coming all over. Them Rita trolls been everywhere. And for some reason, we don't even discuss Rita over here. I don't understand why they keep popping down over here. I'm one of the few that don't even discuss Rita. I don't talk about her. I don't. And when I was, it was like I said, woman to woman thing. Because I've always liked Rita. I've always cared for her. I was one of the ones that was like one of her ride or die. Even when everybody was coming for her, I was one of her ride or dies. And then she turned on me because she wanted to be in that other clique over there. And hey, go do what you got to do. And so that Rita troll has been coming over here a couple of times. But baby, look, we not thinking about Rita. We ain't even talking about Rita. Okay, we ain't talking about nobody. We over here talking about our own relationships and stuff that's going on. But that Spillet Boy was talking about that earlier. That Rita troll. And you know what? I didn't have him on child support. His father begged me to put him on child support, but I didn't. Wow, you should have. You should have. I believe in that. You should have. You should have put this. Let me tell you something. Honey, I had all my baby daddies. You hear me? All of my head on child support. I was getting a check from it. I ain't play. I ain't play. I'm still waiting for this one. Right, my husband owe me so much money. It ain't even funny. I ain't playing. No, you shoulda. Miss Jenny, you missed two of my comments. Did I breathe? Let me go back up, babe. Let me go back up and check it. Miss Jenny, you know how I do. You are the weakest link. Okay, I read that one. You're right, Miss Gina. I play my position though and keep my mouth shut. I read that one. You said I have met his wife. She already knows what the business is. It ain't a single thing I can do that she don't know. Oh, okay. She one of those. I know how messy these things can get. I know he just wants me as a baby mama. We already have an understanding as far as if we have a child. Okay. Oh, okay. Like I said, some women, I've seen relationships where some women are just in it for the security. Like he has his own bedroom, she got her own bedroom, but they just live together, you know, just because it's cheaper to keep her, you know. And I've seen he go do his thing out there, but he don't bring it back to his house. Wife go got her little sidekick, she don't bring it back to the house, and they cohabitate. And I've seen those type of relationships where one of my kids' godmother in a relationship right now with her husband, been married to her husband for about what 30 something years. I think they've been married like maybe 35 years or 32 years, something like that. I know it's been over 30 years. And exactly, Pink Ice, it's just a business deal. And she got her man, he got his woman. They go do that, but they live in the same house. They cohabitate. They they do taxes and stuff together. Cause again, it's cheaper to keep her. And they respectful and they cordial. But in the privacy of when they're doing their own thing, they do their own thing. The reason why I didn't, cause I was in love with him. I didn't want him to pay at the time because he was helping me. Oh, I understand that. I've seen that happen before too. I was that way with my son's father and stuff. Who we're here at the resort now. Him and his wife always helped. If that boy needed diapers, they brought it. If he needed a new coat, they got it. If he needed new boots, they did it. And so I didn't have to, go take him and put him on. No, I was getting child support, and he was still helping and doing stuff. And then when we stopped, when it was time to recertify, whatever, we didn't even go through that. When it was stopped, it was over. It was done with. That was it. And they has always looked out. Binge ain't never had to ask for anything or want anything. And so I've seen it, and I understand when you love and you care about that person, especially if they helping and they're doing their job. It's like, why put them through that hell, And I got much respect for those guys that do that, where you don't even have to take them to child support because they are doing what they're supposed to do and have an understanding. So that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. It's very hard to find that. Very, very hard to find that. Yep, Pink Ice. Just like you said, it was a business deal. That's a business deal. So anyway, back to our relationship. Dang, we have been on here an hour and 13 minutes already. I can't even believe that. We've been on here an hour and 13 minutes already. What time is it? 2:37. All right. Let's see. Y'all got some more questions? Y'all got another question? We're going to do this again tomorrow because the regular Queendom people didn't get to come on here. And a lot of them said they had questions tonight. So are you still reading? Yes, I'm still doing the cards. Pink Ice, I got the relationship cards here, and then I got in the shadows cards. I got the other cards here. So just tell, based on what your question, if it's a relationship question, we're going to do these cards. If it's a regular question in the shadows, we're going to do this one. So, yeah, come on with it. Sean say, but he had another child when we was together, and he left me and went to her. But now the other child, he got cussed him out. But my three respect him. Wow. See how that goes, y'all? See how I talk? See, it's always that one. It is. It's always that one. And let me tell you something. Kids know, and and that's the sad thing. They kids know, and things will come out. Pink Ice said, will you ever be in another relationship? All right. Pink Ice wants to know. Come on, spirits. Come on, energy. Good. She wants the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. This is a relationship question for Pink Ice in Jesus' name. Amen. Got to make the cards fresh now. We want the cards fresh. Will Pink Ice ever find her king and be in a great relationship? Will you ever find your king? Ms. Reed, the comment at 1:37 or 2:37 your time. Okay. Will you be in a relationship? Will Pink Ice be in a relationship? It's where her king? Yeah, she gonna be in a serious relationship with this guy. Wait a minute. Is you seeing somebody? Cause I swear I just got something that you is kind of dabbling a little bit, and you probably want to be serious, but it ain't. I don't know. I just picked that up. I just picked that up. All right. All right. Tell us the truth. Nothing but the truth. In Jesus' name. Amen. All right. Will Pink Ice be in a serious relationship? Or is she already in some type of relationship and one is serious? Come on, cards. Tell us the truth. Who is it? Pink Ice. Who is it? Because he said sex with you is amazing. Who is it? Somebody. You say it's been 7 years. 7 years. Okay. If I could be with you, I would. It's just the situation at hand. Who, again, I'm asking you, Pink Ice, who is he? Who is he? Who is he? He says if he could be with you right now, he would. But it's just the situation at hand. Now, what you ain't telling Miss Gina? What you ain't telling me? Because it's a particular guy out there. Yeah, I just shocked the shit out your ass, didn't I? I told y'all, don't be messing with Miss Gina. Look, Miss Gina, I didn't even ask you, was you ready for it, Pink Ice? That was my fault. I didn't ask, because usually I ask everybody else, are you ready for it? Because the card's going to tell me, Miss Gina, the truth. You just heard me pray over these cards so they wouldn't feed off of Breeze. They'll say, damn, I'm fucking late, stupid. You no, you're not, mama. You here. The guy that I was dating 7 years ago wanted to come and be with me for my birthday on the 5th, but he's a truck driver, so it's difficult. That ain't why it's difficult. That ain't why it's difficult. Because let me tell you, first off, let me tell you something. My children's father been a truck driver for 30-something years, okay? I know all about truck drivers, honey. I could tell you how truck drivers get down. I know all about truck drivers. I know cross-state truck drivers. I know in-state. I know local, okay? Anything about the truck driving scene, I know, okay? Let me pull these cards back, because see, if I could be with you, it's just the situation at hand. Pink Ice. He in something. He going through. Truck driving ain't got nothing to do with him not being able to come and see you. It's a situation at hand. Y'all ain't never had a problem in the sexual in the sex part of it, relationship. That ain't never been a problem. That's amazing. That's good. That's never been a problem. Something else is going on. Something else is going down. Okay, and that's what's got to be handled. That's what's got to be a conversation. Truck drivers got women. Let me tell you something. Truck drive, yes, Sean. Yeah, let me tell you something. Truck drivers, they do have women everywhere, and let me tell you what they also do. When they got loads here, 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 and everywhere, and here, they will get a load. Miss G, you missed my question. I'll go back up, Bree. I promise you, I'll go back up after this. They will get a load based on the city they want to go and pick up or see their family. So if they're in, let's just say Florida, we in Florida, and let's just say he figures I've been gone from my family for a month and I want to see my family next week. They will call the dispatcher and say, get me a load to Chicago. You see how that go? Get me a load, the next load coming in, get me a load to Chicago. Okay? That's so they can see their family, so they can work that around. It's something else that's going on. No, the sex is the bomb. I already know. You ain't got to tell me. I just told you. Y'all ain't never had that problem, and that's not the problem. Something else going on. You know I know, right? Pink Ice, you know I know, right? Okay, I'm just saying go because Miss Gina ain't that person. But you know I know the situation at hand, right? Just so you know, and Sean, that's why I didn't let him come. Yep. Okay, Bree, let me go back up to you, to yours. Belle say, what did I? Ooh, Belle, you missed a lot. It was good. Bree had some good questions. Will the father of my child be the male co-worker or someone else? I got you. I got you. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Let's ask the oracle. With the father of your child, with the father of Bree's child, be the male co-worker. Come on now. Sweet Jesus. Would the father of her child be that male co-worker or will it be someone else? Okay. Is she going to have a child with that male co-worker or is she going to have a child at all? Come on, cards. We need for you to come through. Tell us the truth. In Jesus' name. Amen. All right. All right. We got a fresh deck. It's all fresh. All right. Card for the Queendom and a card for my card just. All right, Bree. I love myself enough to walk away. I love myself enough to walk. So do you love yourself enough to walk away from this mess? This mess that's going on? This mess? Because you may have to just walk away. Because it may not be him. That's what the card's saying. He may not be the baby daddy. It may not be the co-worker. So do you love yourself enough to walk away from that situation? I don't really know you. I don't really know you. You know what that means? You don't know him like you think you know him. You don't know him like you think you know him. And until you do, he won't. The baby dad, no, it won't be with him. It won't be with him. And you may just have to walk away because he's not being truthful. He's not being truthful. And you got to know a person. You got to know everything about them. Everything. That's why I said communication is the key. The communication is the key to whatever relationship. Look, he keeping stuff from you, and I already knew this. I just didn't want. He keeping stuff from you, and he keeping stuff from that wife. You think she know everything? She don't. You think she know everything? She don't. You think you know everything? You don't. He got y'all both where he wants you all. So That's why that question was asked. Do you love yourself enough to walk away from this whole situation? Because your baby daddy, the father that will be for your child, will not be him. Be someplace somebody else, but it won't be him. Okay, let's see. Belle, what is it that you got to say? Sean says, oh, what's the topic for Wondering Wednesday? The topic for Wondering Wednesday, anything goes. I'm using both cards. So if it's a relationship question, we're gonna use the relationship cards. If it's a open question, then we're gonna use the oracle cards, the shadow cards. Okay. So anything, this is Wondering Wednesday. So any question goes. It don't have to just be pertain to relationship. Sean said, Pink Ice, I am sorry to say that, but how I know, cause my brother was a truck driver. Lord rest my brother's soul. He died of cancer, but he told me that. Sean, it's the truth. Cause let me tell you something. My oldest children's father was, I told you, was a truck driver. Is a truck driver. He's still a truck driver. Been driving trucks for over 33 years. Okay. My son is 33 years old. He was driving about a year or two before my son was even born. Actually, he was in school then. Okay. So he's been driving trucks for 33 years and had women in California, New York, all over. I found out one of the broads in California was pregnant. Okay. So you telling the truth. You speaking the truth. Hey Mendiza, that's why my husband and I team on the truck. I don't play the outside family mess. Okay? Come on, Mendiza. Yep, I know how that goes. Bree said, Belle, put your seatbelt on, honey. We on a roller coaster. It's been hot. It's hot tonight, Belle. Yep, his ass is seeing another woman. Come on, Pink Ice. Yep. Bree said, Belle said, Bree, I'm pissed. I missed it. You can watch the replay. Bree said, damn it, 3 years and I gave him the best of me. The cards don't lie. You already know, Bree, the cards don't lie. Sean said, but Miss Gina, to be honest, don't nobody have to tell a woman nothing about they man. Just pay attention. Watch his patterns. That part. Not only that, not only that, Sean, you ain't even got to watch his patterns. You know when you get them butterflies, you know when that gut start telling you, when you know when he then came in and you then looked at the clock and you start getting that fitter and uncomfortable feeling, your instincts, the women instincts we got is already telling you he on bullshit. Every woman got them. When you hear your man car pull up in the driveway and you wondering why you nervous all of a sudden or why you feeling fit, that is that woman intuition telling you that motherfucker just got up from laying with another motherfucker. Okay? That's what that is. And we never follow our woman. And we try, we don't want to see it. So you like when you say, damn, what took you so long? Where you been? Oh, I was at my friend's house. We was playing cards. Oh, I went out drinking with but the women intuitions is heating up. Honey, you sweating, you shaking, you don't know why. Cause he lying. He lying. Yep. I'm telling you. Belle said, Gina, I got a question about my same friend last year. I mentioned before, so much question is, will my friend Logan find a girlfriend because of his condition? Will it last? Okay, so you got two questions. One, you want to know, will Logan find a girlfriend? And you want to know, will it last? Okay. Bree said, okay, so let's delve a little deeper. What's the possibility of me having a child with my male coworker? That ain't happening. I can tell you that. I don't even got to read the cards. That ain't happening. You're not having a child with him. He's not the one. You're not having a child with him. Nope. It's not gonna happen. Sean said that's true. I knew the lights when he pulled up. You knew it. You knew it already. Okay, so Belle says, let's get the relationship question. Will Logan find a girlfriend? Will Logan? Will Logan find a girlfriend? Will Logan find his queen? Is Logan gonna get his queen? Come on, spirits. Tell us the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. We got so much good positive energy. Let's keep this great energy flow going. All right. Is Logan going to find a girlfriend? All right. So let's oops. Card for the Queendom and a card for Miss Gina. Either Logan is selfish or the woman is selfish. Now it's saying I was selfish. Is Logan selfish? That's probably the reason why he ain't got a girlfriend yet, because Logan is selfish. Is Logan the selfish type? Logan is the type that he want a woman, but he won't do everything it takes to get the woman? Is that what it is? Because that card saying I was selfish. I was confused about what made me happy. This sounds like Logan. Logan don't truly know what he want. That's why he can't get a girlfriend. Logan got to get it in gear. First of all, he got to not be selfish. And second of all, he got to figure out what it is that he want in a woman. Because he's confused. He don't even know what makes him happy. He don't know what's about that woman that will make him want to just be with her. So Logan got to get it together. Logan got to get his priorities in order. 43 people in the house. Can you please thumb up this video? Okay, so he had girlfriends before. He had girlfriends before, but they probably left him because of his condition. It may have not been his condition. It may, because let me tell you something. Some people have conditions and some people go through stuff and it makes them an asshole. That doesn't say anything about him being sick, it's saying because him being selfish and not knowing what he wants. You can have a condition and you can go through stuff. Honey, handicapped people still find something. He probably is being an asshole because of his condition and they can't take it no more. You got some women that will. I saw a question on Facebook earlier today where somebody said, would you date a guy in a wheelchair? And a lot of women said yes. You know why? Because just because that guy is in a wheelchair don't mean that he can't be productive. Don't mean that he can't be a great man. Don't mean that he can't perform. It depends on your mentality. If you a straight asshole, you can be an asshole in a wheelchair, out of the wheelchair, crawling around a wheelchair. But that woman is only gonna stay so for so long. That says he was selfish. He didn't know what he wants. Didn't say it had anything to do with him medically or being sick or anything, or them even just not wanting him. So the problem is Logan himself. It doesn't have anything to do with his health or anything. Let me go back up. Okay. Sean said, ladies, I know y'all don't want to hear it. I want to know it, but these men just going to have a woman on the side. That's why I do what I do and going to keep doing it. I don't blame you, Sean. Sean, me and you was on that same girl cruise. We on that same cruise, honey. I understand. Pink Ice says, so Miss Gina, will a new love interest be coming around soon? Oh, shoot, Pink. All right, Pink Ice. Hold on. Belle says, oh, shit. Oh, my God, Gina. Her something else. He keeps fucking you saying stupid. This is so true. I told him to take time out for himself. See? I told you, I hit it right on the head. When a man can get a certain age, they can't perform, right? Not necessarily. Sometimes they can and sometimes they can't. Check your Cash App, Gina. Okay. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, my phone. My phone wasn't even on. Wait, I'm trying to turn it on. Why isn't it? Come on. Hold up. There you go. It wasn't on. That's why I didn't know. Okay, I'm gonna check it soon as it come on. Thank you, Pink Ice. That's why I got a 30-year-old and I'm 54. I feel you, Sean. Sean, let me tell you something. That husband I was telling you about, he's 11 years younger than me, so I feel you. He is, Belle said he is an asshole, and you right. They are tired. That's why they left. Didn't I tell you the cards don't lie, Belle? Did I not tell you the cards don't lie? The cards don't lie. I'm glad I asked that question about him because I knew something was wrong with him. I told you. I told you. Dang, everything popping. Oh my goodness, everything is just popping in. Okay, I'm gonna answer that other question. Let me go back up. Um, let me see where we was at. Where we was at. Okay, Pink Ice says so. Miss Gina, will a new love interest be coming around soon? Okay, I'm gonna first let me tell you this before I even do the cards. A new love interest is already around. A new love interest is already lurking around. Okay, you just playing it off. See, and that's before I even did the cards. That's before I just got that feeling. I don't know where it is. But the new love interest, mama, is already the new love interest is the love interest is already lurking around. Okay? Are you ready? Are you ready? Uh-oh. Everything just popping in. I got it. Thank you, love. Let me see. Let me see if I can send you some hearts right now. Okay. Angel been in the tub for dang near an hour. I guess it's still popping in. It's not. All right. We'll just let it. Oh. I guess it's still popping in. All right. We'll just let it keep on popping in. All right. So we gonna go and ask Pink Ice. Pink Ice. Even though I already answered it, but we gonna see what the card's saying. We gonna see what the card said. But you heard what Miss Gina already said, right? So Pink Ice say, will the new love interest be popping up? Will a new love interest be popping up? Come on, tell us the truth. Lead us, lead us. She wants to. Are you ready for this? Are you ready to hear this? Are you ready? Are you ready? She's ready. Pink Ice want to hear the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help us, Jesus. All right. All right. Okay, we got one card for Pink Ice and one card for Miss Gina. What did I tell you? Girl, you better stop it, Pink Ice. You better stop it. I'm afraid of rejection. I'm afraid of. That's why you ignoring certain guys. Is that why you ignoring certain guys? Because I told you your love interest is already around. And I said before I pulled this card that you ignoring them. You ain't paying attention. This card just told me because you afraid of rejection. The cards don't lie. I let people talk me out of a good thing. So you letting people, the people that you let talk you out a good thing is yourself. The people that you're letting talk you out of a good thing is starting with your own very own self. The cards don't lie. The cards don't. Y'all better come on with these reads. Miss Gina's read be off the chain. When a man gets a certain age, they can't perform right. So, Sean, we was finna talk about that. Some can't, and some can. Did you hear about that 62? What is it? 62-year-old guy, man? No, or was he 72 or something? I just saw, and he had a Brazilian wife. He's a billionaire, and he just had a baby with her. He got her pregnant, and they just had a baby. Okay, so some men can still perform into their 70s. Okay, still make babies, little sperms is just swimming all around, all over the place. It depends on a lot of different factors. It depends on their health, just like with some women. Some women can perform, shoot, they can still get it on and get busy and stuff into their 80s. You know, it depends on your health and how you take care of yourself. It depends on your hormones, you know. So for some, yes, and for some don't. No, it depends on the person. Um, so Bell said he's an asshole. Bell said, I'm glad I asked that question about him because I knew something was wrong with him. Breby said, okay, so I am ready to delve into this deeper. Will the man I'm having a child with be a sperm donor I have been speaking with or someone I work with? Okay, so you want to know, will the guy you work with, Bree wants to know, will the guy that she works with, will he be a sperm donor? Baby, the 30-year-old is putting it down. Ooh, Sean, I'm scared of you. I'm scared. Girl, is you getting the back blown out? Is you getting the back blown out, sis? Huh? Girl, because I know, honey, them 30, girl, shoot, honey. They be having you climbing walls. All right? So Bree wants to know, come on, be a tool, lead us, give us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. In Jesus' name, amen. She wants to know, will the guy that she's working with, will he be the new sperm donor? Will the guy she's working with, will he be the new sperm donor? All right. Let's see. I am different now. Now you feeling different. So now you want to know. See, the cards called it on the head. Because at first she was talking about the boyfriend, the baby daddy. Now it's saying that you different now. So now you feeling different about the situation. So it just may be somebody else. Did somebody just cash out me? Yep, somebody just. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. So you're feeling different about it now. You are not part of the plan. It ain't happening. Nope. You are not part of the plan. I told you. I told you. Bree, when you gonna listen? Girl, do I gotta come through this phone and slap you and wake you up? The guy at the job is not going to be the baby daddy. That's not going to be the sperm donor. They are not, he is not a part of the plan. You see what that's saying? You are not a part of my plan. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Is y'all ready? And y'all are still ready? Are y'all ready for some more of these reading? I don't think you're ready. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Bell said, and me, I tried to give him a chance, and because his friend, but he keeps fucking up. Sometimes I don't know if I'm getting him or his disorders. The cards just told it. Stacey said, I love this, y'all. Ooh, I'm glad you're here. Pink Ice loving it too. Pink Ice said, Okay, look, the cards make you go, Bell say he tend to lose friends because no one wants to put up with justice disorder. Because it's not justice disorders. You know how you got some people try to use their handicaps or their disorder and stuff as an excuse. No, he's just a straight asshole. He's just an asshole. He's selfish. The cards told you. These cards didn't say shit about a medical issue. It didn't even say, look, I would have thought it was something medical if the cards said he was going through something. The cards could have said he's going through a situation like that. Then we would have knew that was his medical. The card straight out said he's selfish. That's what it has nothing to do with that. I don't know who could that be. You don't know, girl. Look, listen, and learn. The 3 L's, Pink Ice. Look, listen, and learn. Somebody pay attention. It's time for you to pay attention. Sean, this is what YouTube should be. Yes, Stacy. Yep. I put a question in the chat, Gina. Okay. Pink Ice said, oh, my Miss Gina. Sean said, because she in love with the other man, so right now she don't want to talk to nobody but that other guy that she been talking. Exactly. But the cards she keep asking questions about him, but the cards is saying something else. I'm talking about Miss Pink Ice. Okay. Oh, okay. Pink Ice said, oh, my Miss Gina. She's screaming it. Oh, my Miss Gina. Pink Ice said, Sean, no lie, I don't love him anymore. Sean said that part. Sean said, I know how it goes, Miss Pink Ice. Belle said, I got a question. Will my mom move out her apartment? She's been there for 32 years. She ain't trying to go nowhere. She don't want to go nowhere. She ain't trying to go nowhere. It's going to take something to actually get her to move, to force her to move. But we gonna ask. We got a tool. But I'm telling you, she ain't trying to move. She ain't trying to go nowhere. She don't want to go nowhere. It's gonna take her going through something, a change, a situation, or something that would have to get her. Oops, cards flipping over. To move out of her apartment. So, Belle's question is, will her mom move out of her apartment that she lived in for 32 years? All right, tell us the truth. Nothing but the truth. Good, bad, wrong, indifferent, however it is. Just make sure that we got the right energy, the right spirits, and keep us covered, Jesus. Keep it protected. Don't let nothing else interfere and come in that does not belong. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Okay. We're going to find out. Is Belle mom going to move out of that apartment she been in for 32 years? I focused on you instead of my grief. Didn't I tell you she ain't going nowhere? She's focusing on other stuff. She ain't even focusing on the grief, the things that she's going through, her own situation. She ain't even thinking about that. You can't take care of yourself and you can't focus on nothing else if you ain't something bothering her, and she can't even focus on that. She's focusing on other stuff. So she not going nowhere. I fear that you will reject me. So she's scared. She's scared to go anyplace else. She's comfortable. You know how some people get comfortable in where they at, the neighborhood they at, People get comfortable in the neighborhood they act. People get comfortable in the jobs that they have. Some folks won't even take promotions. You know why they won't take promotions? Because they're afraid of rejections. She been in that apartment for 35 years. She ain't going nowhere. You know why? Because she's scared. She ain't been able to focus and do things on her. She ain't going nowhere no time soon. She's not going anywhere anytime soon. Bree says, Miss Gina, I've been ready. This is just confirmation for me on the decisions that I have made. My IUD was the best decision I have made in regards to dealing with my coworker. All right. Awesome. 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 Wow, that's crazy because I knew it. Pink Ice said, I think I know who it is. I keep chasing him away. Now you know. I told you you know who it was. Pink Ice, did I not tell you? I said, who is it? I said, tell me who it is. You already knew. Belle said, yeah, I already figured that because she been out of work for years. Wow. Sean said, Miss Pink Ice, you got to give him a chance. I do. Yep. Know that you don't like him. She haven't gave him a chance. So how do she know? You right. You right, Sean. Miss Pink, and I said that, Miss Pink Ice chance. You definitely got to give it a chance. This is for you. You won't know. You will not know. Hey, Nay Love. Yeah, my location is keeping me here, even though my family is scattered around. Come on now. I get that. They'll say, wow, she told me that as well. She's very comfortable. She will go out to live her life again. She's stuck in a cycle. I just told you. What did I just tell you? I just told you what the cards meant. Yep, she ain't trying to go nowhere. Bree said, Miss Gina, I want to know, is it meant for me to stay single in order to protect my peace? And is it meant for me to be a single mother by choice? Okay, let's start with the first question. Is it meant for Bree to be single? Will Bree be single? All right, let's give her the truth. Her energy is she wants to know, is her peace. Do her peace needs to be protected? But is it meant? Is it meant for her to be single? In Jesus' name, amen. All right, is it meant for Bree to be single? Would you unblock me? Would you unblock me? So you're blocking yourself. It's not meant for you to be single, but you're blocking your blessings because you keep focusing on that one person for some reason that you attached to, and somebody else can't get in. You blocking them. Can we start over? You can start over. You can start all this over if you will let that go. Stop blocking yourself from what's out there. See, that ain't got nothing to do with him. That's got to do with you. That's got to do with you. Have you heard that saying, blocking your blessings? You are blocking your own blessings. You can't date. You can't meet anybody. Because you're too focusing on this other individual. You got to unblock yourself, and you gotta just go out there, and you gotta release. You gotta meet new people. You gotta meet other people. You gotta put your focus on something else. So in order for that to happen, you said your next question was, let's see, is it meant for you to be a single mother by choice? All right, let's go into these cards. Is it meant for Bree to be a single mother? Will Bree be a single mother by choice? Is it meant for her to be a single mom? Come on, oracle cards. Come on, spirits and angels. Now, angels, y'all know this. Angels, y'all the one help with the babies. honey, with the communicate with the seeds and stuff of the children, honey. This works through the angels. So now we gonna see this. All right. Let's see what the cards got to say. I wish you would come back. I wish you would come back. So you still, somebody wants you to come back. Somebody wants you to start over. Somebody, or either yourself could start over or do something. So it's not meant for you to be a single mom. It's not meant for you to be a single mom. But you have to make some changes in some things. Next time I will listen to my intuition. You're not listening to your woman's intuition that's telling you. That's why this says, I wish I could come back. You're not listening to your woman intuition. And now you're saying, yourself is saying, I wish I could start over. I wish I could just do everything all over again. You probably wishing you could start that whole relationship over. You probably wishing that the relationship didn't go or start like how it did, but you didn't listen to your woman's intuition. And a lot of us don't. A lot of, not just you, it's a lot of us women that will not listen to our women intuition. And you know how when your woman intuition say go right, go right. Go right. And you be like, no, I'm going to go left. No, I'm going to go left. And then something happened. You get a flat tire or something. And then you think afterward, damn, but something told me to go right. Why the hell I didn't go right? It would have took me around, but now I wouldn't have got a flat tire. You see how that go? Because we don't listen to our women intuition a lot of times. We just throw it off as if it's not nothing. And so now, because you didn't listen to your woman's intuition, you're saying to yourself, damn, I wish I could start over. And that's what a lot of us do. When you was told to go right, but you didn't go right, you went left and you got a flat. The first thing you think in your head, I wish I could have started over. I bet you if I could do this over, I'll go right. But we don't listen. A lot of us don't listen. Pink Eye says, Sean, I know, but the last time he tried to take me out, I said no, and he said that he was done. Good. Adios. Sean said, it's got to be somebody that you still care about, and you not saying nothing, Miss Pink Eyes. That's what I said. It's somebody Pink Eyes know that's close to her, and they watching. Belle said, I got another question. Will I start a family with my now boyfriend? Okay. All right. Ooh, this is a relationship question. Belle wants to know. Ooh, will Belle start a family? Will Belle start a family with her now boyfriend? With Akeem, who she with now? Will she start a family with him? To be honest, I felt like I was getting mixed signals. So have y'all talked about it? Have y'all talked about seriously? Because you might have wanted to start a family, and then maybe at some point you thought he wanted to do it, and then at sometimes you may have doubts because you don't think that he's sure about doing it. So it's a possibility, but somebody's getting mixed signals. Either you're giving him mixed signals or he's giving you mixed signals on that topic. One of y'all is giving each other mixed signals. But y'all love doing it. Y'all love doing it. I miss you good. You know what the good is, honey. Y'all love doing it, but somebody in that relationship, either you or him, is getting mixed signals about the baby part. Y'all, the sex part is good, but y'all having mixed signals on that part. All right. I'm not blocking anybody. That's my ex coming into the picture. The same man that beat my ex. Okay. Pink Ice say he may not give me another chance, y'all. Damn. Never say never. Never say never, Pink Ice. You never know. Sean say, Miss Pink Ice, if you got kids, I bet you still love your kids' daddy. Ah! Stacy said, not true. Pink Ice just pick up the phone. Yes. Bree Bree. Hey, Bree Bree. Hey, Miss Gina, just listening tonight. Well, I'm glad you here, love. Pink Ice said, Sean, I have one son. He's 26. And yes, I have love for him, but never want to be back in a relationship with him. Now, see, I get that. I get that. I have, like, my kids that, all of them. I got love for them. Let me tell you something. I love them to death because they gave me the most beautifulest thing in the world, my children. But I don't want to be in a relationship with none of them. No. Not been there, done that. Cross that road. Been there, done that. We talked about, but we not really ready for. That's what it is. That's what it makes it, because y'all talked about it and y'all not ready for it, so that makes sense. Bell said we do that sometimes, but not all of the time. He's always busy, but when he not, it's good. when you're not, it's good. That's not the problem. So y'all probably, want kids and would like to have them together with each other, but it's timing. That's all. And anybody can work out timing. Timing can be worked out, honey. Timing can be worked out. Come on, 40 people in the house. This is a good reading we getting. Thumbs up the video. We've been on here for 2 hours. Thumbs up the video. All right, I'm going to take a couple of more questions. We've been on here for 2 hours, y'all. I want to keep y'all up to, it's 3:30. I don't want to keep y'all up too late, because I know some of y'all got to get up and go to work. And I got to get up and go to, I'm going to a event thing or something tomorrow I'm going to. Hey, Crystal. How you doing, love? Yes, definitely good. She said, you say yes, definitely good. I love hearing that. Bree says, Miss Jean, I have seen this same male co-worker in my dreams. In my dreams, me and this man were not in a relationship, but we had a child. Everything you're saying is true, but in my dreams, things were hard. Because sometimes your dreams a lot of times give you bits and pieces. And sometimes your dreams is not as clear as readings and other things that I might see. What you eating? Ooh, oh, you got some cherries. See, Angel went in the fridge and we got these from where we get these from? Walmart. Yeah, we got these from Walmart the other day. Angel got the cherries for him. Angel got the fruit snacks, honey. Angel having a whole picnic, and she got some sea salt, seaweed. Again, how many you got left in here?
Only a few.
I think it's only one in here. Oh, let me taste one of these. It ain't even salty.
No.
Y'all like this?
It like melts in your mouth.
Kinda. I don't know how I feel about these little, what is this called?
They would taste better if they had more salt.
Mm-hmm. And this says with sea salt.
It says lightly roasted, pure, and natural sea salt.
Where did you buy these from?
Walmart.
Oh. It tastes better if it had a little bit more salt on it. Better, good. Sean say, see, I wish I could be Live, that story about a man always say he busy. I just don't believe them. When they say that, that's because when they say I believe, that is always it always be another woman. So I don't believe that. Yep, I get you. Gina, I got another question. Will my dad finally move out of his current house where he is with that lady? Ooh, come on. All right. Now, Bill, are you ready for this answer? Because before I even do the cards, let me just tell you what I'm getting. The answer to that is no. The answer to that is no. Cause they not breaking up, they not leaving each other no time soon. So I'm just saying, but now we gonna ask the question. Bree Bree says, Miss Gina, this was a dream during the day, not while I was sleeping. I was at work and was daydreaming. Oh wow. So it was very clear to me. In this dream, the signs, things were complicated. Well, see, the thing about dreams is, Bree, dreams only give you bits and pieces, even daydreaming. Sometimes you can dream about something with you in it, and it may not even have nothing to do with you. It could be about your sister. It could be about your mother. It could be about a friend. That's where we get mixed up. Sometimes your dreams will put something on you or somebody close to you, and then you be wondering why. I dreamt my son was in a horrible car accident. Uh, 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 he was with his kid's mother. This is my oldest son. And all I could see on that dark road was that he was driving down a dark back road with no lights. None of the lights worked on his car. I dreamt this, right? So my husband at the time said, call him and see if he okay. His kid's mother said, I got the food all over. Said his lights went out on his car. She says, "Mom, you won't believe this. All the lights just blanked out on the car. We was driving down a dark back road with no lights, and a truck almost hit us. And when that happened, I love you just the way you are, Dow, baby." And so when I saw that, I'm thinking something happened to my son. About a week or so after that happened, his best friend, very best friend, was in a horrible car accident on the Chicago Dan Ryan Expressway. Friend was driving, hit a pole, split the car in two. He flies out of the car into a ditch, whole side of his head is gone. He died instantly. His mom said to me, the ambulance and them had to go back and look for her baby because they thought that the other people in the car was hallucinating. They thought it was signs from the accident. So they had to go back, and when they went back, they found his body ways away in the ditch. Now, mind you, I dreamt that my son was in this horrible accident and that he died, but it wasn't him. It was his friend that was close to him. So I'm telling you this story to tell you that sometimes you can dream about something or even daydream about something and it have you in it. You remember that story? Yeah, I told y'all about that story. And they had to go back and look for my son has his tattoo. My son has 3 tattoos on him. He has a tattoo of, well, people. He has a tattoo of his sister who died. He has a tattoo of the best friend I just told you about that died, and he has who was like a brother to him, and he has a tattoo of his cousin who jumped into a pool. He was 6'2", 6'3", and jumped into a 5-foot pool and broke his neck and lived for a week and died. He has them 3 tattooed on him on his arm. But all that time I thought it was my son, and it wasn't. It was his best friend. So you might have been daydreaming and everything seemed clear, but the dream itself might have not had anything to do with you. Sometimes God gives us dreams and let us see it's a tool, just like the cards. It's a tool. That's all it is. So it may not have nothing to do with you, but it may have something to do with someone close to you. Okay? Um, let's see. So Belle said, yes, I'm ready, Gina. I knew it. You knew it already. Okay, so let me ask the cards your question. So the cards again, you said, will dad finally move out the house from his current girlfriend with that lady, from the current lady he with? Okay, this is yours, and this is the Queendom. He knows it bothers you. Something bothers you, and he knows it. He said, I forgive you. Somebody wants forgiveness. Somebody wants forgiveness. But I told you, he ain't going nowhere. I couldn't tell you face to face. Couldn't tell you face to face. So whatever's going on with that wife in that house, that they was there, he wants forgiveness, and he couldn't tell you what was really going on face to face. And that's usually how most men, that's how I noticed from him. This has to do with him, because most guys can't talk to you face to face, and they can't tell, they're it's hard for them to express themselves and their feelings. But I told you before I did this, no, he's not leaving. They're still going to live there together. That was a good one. Um, Belle, you said you already knew it. You knew it. Belle said, Crystal, thank you. Love, much appreciated. Belle said, I remember you told us that story. Bree says, Miss Gina, I think I know who this person I'm having a child with. You know? Crystal says, I handpicked you, Sassy. I watched the way you protect the queen, and I asked about you being a mod. If I can't make it, you are the next best thing to me. And she always pop in too. That's my girl. Pink Ice say, this is so much fun, Gina. I am so glad that y'all like it. Look, let me tell you something. You all, Pink Ice, everybody can thank Bell Productions, Sassy, for coming up with Wondering Wednesday. With the first time that I did it, and I was doing it just like for fun, and I just wanted to see if you know how the Queendom was gonna take it. Everybody loved it so much because I give great. Not I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but when I do stuff like this, when you're messing with other objects and you, like I told you guys before, everything can be used as a tool. I don't even have to use the cards. I could just use the crucifix. I could just use this and have y'all ask me questions and just get the energy from the Lord, from the angels and everything else. Any and everything can be used as a tool to lead you somewhere. It can be used for good. It can be used for evil. Hell, I can do this bell. I can say something over this bell and ring it, and it could be used as some type of tool. You inhaler, the same thing. People, you look that stuff up. Folks use that's why people be wanting, we talked about this before. I told y'all, be careful when you're combing your hair out and you're leaving them in hotel rooms and different stuff like that. And in you know, pieces of clothing and different things, you know, be careful how people touch you and all, because it's about energy. You know, it's about energy and all that. And that's the reason why I like to, if Belle asks me a question, I want the questions to be fresh again. I want the cards to be fresh. I want everything to be just as I've opened up a new playing deck of cards. So I cleanse them after every question. So then if Pink Ice asks a question, the cards are cleansed again. And so it doesn't interfere with the next one. So you got to be real serious about when you're doing this. I'm glad you like it, Pink Ice. Belle says, it definitely bothers me because when I flew down there in 2017, she tried to run up in my face. Oh, no, she didn't. Now, see, that's where your dad was supposed to step in and say, we ain't doing that. That's not what you're going to do. Belle said, Crystal, oh, thank you. I remember you asked Gina, can I be a mod? Yep, in her chat. I remember that too. Bree said, yes, I do. It's someone that I never thought about, but he is not the man I need him to be. Question, is this man someone from the past or someone I don't know yet? Great question. All right. So, will Bree's baby daddy, will the sperm donor, will he be someone from the past or will he be a stranger? Will the baby daddy be somebody she knows or will it be someone that she doesn't know? I think it's going to be someone that you don't know. And this is my opinion. This is what I get. That it's going to be someone that you don't know, but you're going to get to know. Y'all going to get to know each other. And you're going to like him a lot. You're going to wind up liking him a lot. And you're going to say to yourself, he's the one. He's the one. But it's not going to be nobody from your job. I don't get that. All right. So let's see what the card says. I've been here before with others. He's been there before with others. Okay? So, it's saying it could be somebody from your past. It's saying it could be somebody from your past. I wondered how far this would go. So, that person could be somebody from your past. And you was wondering how far y'all relationship could go. So I was saying I don't think so. Well, I was saying I don't think it's gonna be anybody from your job. The cards are saying it's gonna be somebody from your past. And you wondered about a relationship with that person and how far it may go. So you got to think about who that person was. Who was it that you had a relationship in your past and you always wondered how far it would go if y'all got really, really serious? That might be the person that's coming back into your life, and that's gonna be the baby daddy. That's gonna be the sperm donor right there. That's my girl, Belle. I know we love our Belle, don't we? Belle said the police was on speed dial. That shit was crazy. The crazy part is she has disabilities. She knew she would get hurt. Oh yeah. Crystal said, I always thought that asking questions to the cards was spooky. I watched when I don't ask questions. Well, you know what, Crystal, you're not the only one, and I'm gonna tell you why you always thought that was spooky. Asking a question to the card. I'm tell you why you thought that was spooky. Because most people that you probably saw that do cards and do regular tarot cards and they ask those questions, they ask questions like this. They get the cards, they spread all the cards out, they do 6 or 7 or 8 or however many cards it is, and they flick the cards over and they ask them questions, or you ask the person questions and they do it. They don't do them the way I do it. They're basically just doing regular tarot reading. I'm using the cards as a tool. Most of the time when I talk, I'm already getting the answers to the questions. God and the angels and the spirits and the aura and everybody is always asking. That's why I have to make sure everything is right. That's why I have to make sure my energy is good. That's why I have to make sure that when I light my candles was good. I didn't have a light, so we started off fresh. I turned this light off and turned it back, and we prayed. The second thing that I do is I pray over every card, because energy affects everything. Your energy, your aura, spirits, all of that affects everything. If somebody is doing a reading, and you pay attention to this when you're doing tarot card, when people's reading or you see other people read their fortunes or whatever you want to say, even when they're doing your hand, your palm readings and stuff like that. I always said, how is it that you can give me my fortune from these cards? And then right after me, you know how the next girl, your friend, your girlfriend say, me too, okay, my turn. And then they read from the same card. They don't get another deck. The deck is not cleansed or nothing. So I'm getting readings off the person that was before me. I never understood that. When you move into a new house, does your priest or pastor or whoever you pray to not tell you to cleanse your house? I know man's does. I know the gypsies that cause I worked with for real gypsies. Okay. Honey, this gypsy woman didn't play. She had her stuff she didn't believe in. She cleansed every card, everything that she did after every reading. She cleansed her house. Honey, before people came, she was cleansing rooms. After they left, she taught me. When I came in, I don't know who slept in this bed before me and Angel came in. Girl, I was praying all over the room. And you know where this was? On my door, and it's gonna go back on the door. Ain't no evil spirits, nothing up here. When me and Angel sleep, we sleep peacefully. She ain't tossing and turning, dreaming bad thoughts. I'm not tossing and turning, dreaming bad thoughts. All of this is supposed to be a tool. So if you're asking an honest to God question and you're asking for an honest to God answer, it shouldn't be a problem, because if you already prayed over the cards, if you already asked the Lord to protect the cards, if you asked your angels to protect the card, if you asked your spirits to protect the card, the demons, nothing negative can't get through. So it won't seem so out of the ordinary. So that's why after each reading or after each question, I go back and I pray over and I re-cleanse the cards every single time, because I don't want the person's question before that person to interfere with the person that's coming after. That's why it takes me a minute or two, because I'm praying over them. I only want good spirits and energy and all of that stuff to come in. And that's how I've been accurate and been on point. And that's why everybody be like, because every card is specific to that person. I'm not reading off of somebody else. I never forget when I went to a palm reader, and the palm reader read 2 or 3 people before she even read my friends. I ain't see her wash her hands. I ain't seen her clean. Even the pastors, even before they pray over your baby and stuff, what they do, they dip their hands in the holy water and they clean it and they baptize your baby and everything else. And when she said, so now you want me? I said, no, that's okay. I changed my mind. Now you just touched 3 or 4 different people and you gave them readings. Now you got all these spirits and stuff intertwining together. I'm supposed to let you touch me? And no, you have to be very careful when you do palm readings and you do go and have people read your tarot cards and all that stuff. So it does seem weird to some people. Like I said, I do everything that I do mine differently when I'm in the zone. When I'm in the zone, a lot of times I answer the questions before I even get the cards. I think I did it 3 times. Did I not tonight? I did it 3 times. And I said, I'm going to answer this question for you before I even get the card. And then when I pull the cards over, the cards just reiterated what I said. You know why the cards reiterated what I said? Because it's a tool. God already told me what it is I needed to tell that person. You see how they go? Go back and watch the replay. Go back and watch last Wednesdays. Go back and watch the Wednesday before that. Most of the time I say, okay, let me tell you. I'm already tell you what that. When I spoke to Belle, I said, Belle, when Belle asked me about her dad, what did I say? I said, I'm going to tell you, he ain't leaving. It ain't going. And she said, I knew that. And then I read the question. So a lot of times, when you got that gift, God gonna already tell you before you even turn the cards over. The cards is just showing you guys. It's reiterating what I said and what I already knew. So I get how sometimes it is spooky to you and it's spooky to other people too. Bell said, I got another question. Will get into my career field as a graphic designer. Will you get into your career field as being a graphic designer? All right. So Belle wants to know, will she become a graphic designer? Is that the career she's gonna be led into? Or will she be led into doing something else? All right. Come on. Spirit, tell us the truth. Energy, give us good energy. Cleanse the cards. We only want good energy, and we only want good auras and all of that to come through. So, will Belle get into the career of graphic design, or will she be led into something else? All right, we want to know this in Jesus' name. Amen. Are you ready, Belle? Are you ready? Because you know the card's going to tell you the truth. Queendom card, Miss Gina's card. I hope you happy. Are you happy in the graphic designs career? Are you happy with that field? Do you really like, is graphics, is that your passion? Graphic design, is that your passion? Because this is saying, I hope you're happy. So are you happy in that field? I can still see you're standing there. So you're standing, you're at that level. You're at that zone, but you ain't sure. Are you happy with being in that career? Because you're there. You're closer. You want to get on that road. You're on that road to being there. But are you happy? Because before you can go into that career seriously, because you're on the road, but you're not taking yourself where you need to be. You're not in that zone. So it's a possibility you can, but you got to be sure if you're happy in that field and if that's where you need to be. Pink Eye said, Bree, it's going to happen when you least expect it, babe. Yep, that's when it will happen. Bree said, I know exactly who that is. He went to high school with me. He played football. I had a crush on him. We never dated ever. This person has since moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and we don't speak anymore. Wow. Y'all might be speaking soon. Bree said, Pink Ice, it could be the co-worker or it could be the football player. I don't know, but those are two options. Crystal said, I never had it done before. My religion at the time didn't allow playing cards or tarot, but it's interesting. Very interesting to a lot of people. Yeah. Pink Ice said, Bree, when I was obsessing over having a baby, it just wouldn't happen. When I was ready to leave my baby's dad, I didn't want nothing to do with him. I got pregnant in the midst of trying to move along. That's usually what happened, Pink Ice. Isn't that usually how it happens? Because that happened to me that way too before. Chris said, but when you ask the cards question, does that mean that you don't have faith? No. If me asking the cards questions, if that meant I didn't have faith, how could I answer those questions for that I answered to before I even read the cards? If that makes sense. Before I even read the cards and did the cards, I've answered several people's questions before we even did the cards. So how does that mean I don't have faith if I already answered their question? Again, I said I'ma still do the cards, but I already answered the question. Again, it's a tool. It is to show them, to reiterate what I said, so that now the person that you're doing the reading for, a lot of times when you already tell them what it is that they need to hear, or because some people just tell them what they want to hear. The cards is a tool mechanism to just back up what they were already saying. So when I've already gave them their reading, my thoughts or what I feel, because like I said, I use God in everything that I do. It don't matter what. If I'm reading cards, if I'm reading the Holy Scripture, I use God in everything that I do. But to reiterate, if God just told me to tell you something, like God told me to tell Pink Ice something, Sean something, Bree something, Sassy something, right? You think God gonna leave me wrong if what he just told me to tell them ahead of time, and then he gave me the cards, the right cards out of the deck. Y'all didn't see me shuffle the cards up and everything. You didn't see me again pray over the cards. And again, God reiterated what I said. Now, if it was the devil trying to come in or somebody else trying to come in, guess what? It's going to say the opposite of what I just already told them. I've been doing this for 3 Wednesdays now, ain't been wrong yet. And most of the readings that I've done, I've told them what I felt or what God showed me or told me before I even did the cards. And then I turn the cards over, and then the cards just reiterate what it was that I had already told them. So it makes them like, it's that shock factor. It's like, oh shit, Miss Gina on the money. Miss Gina, what she said to me, and she feel, damn, the cards is reiterating it. No, it ain't the cards reiterating it. It's God reiterating what I'm just saying, because he's showing them through a tool. You know how we ask God something, God, give me a sign. You know how when you're going through something, you be like, Lord Jesus, if this is true, give me a sign. And God will give you a sign or something. That's all this is. I'm telling them something, and now they need a sign. They need a confirmation. So the second confirmation is the cards. That's what that is. That's all. But I always got faith. I have, my faith is first. That's why a lot of times, when it shouts in my head, when it screams in my head about what I tell the person, I said, before I even do the cards, let me just go ahead and tell you. And I tell them what I'm getting. And then I said, okay, I'm going to do the cards anyway. And the cards just reiterate what it is that I'm saying. But I wouldn't even do this if I ain't have faith in what I'm doing. I wouldn't even use it. I could just use my rosary and pray to the Lord and tell the Lord, tell me their whole life. And he'll tell me. And it'll be at that. Bree said, Pink Ice, I'm not obsessing at all. I've been afraid is more the words to express myself. Really, I don't care who my child's father is. I'm a hustler regardless, so I don't expect nothing from anybody, though. No? Now, let me say this. Take that back. You should care who your child's father is. And I'm going to tell you the reason why you should care. Because there could be things going on in his background, in his medical history, that could affect your child, such as sickle cell. If you don't know his family history and you don't know he has sickle cell and your child is born with that, that is a life painful, threatening disease that is difficult to go through and handle. So it is very hard not knowing a person's. Let me tell you something. My daughter, Cece, the one y'all see that come on here, Cece has seizures. We don't know why she has seizures and where it comes from. Now, we know my mother has seizures, but my mother wasn't born with having seizures. My mother was in an accident. My mother had, I think, 3 or 4 brain surgeries, which caused her to have seizures, which caused her to lose her hearing. Okay? Now, Cece is having them seizures. It had to have started on her father's side of the family. But guess what? I don't talk to him. I don't talk to his mother. So I don't know what that is. The doctors don't know the cause or why she. So you do care about who your dad, the father of your child. You probably don't care financially. Let's say it that way. But you should always care, because when it comes to medical issues and stuff with your child and you don't know the history of the father and the family members, it can be very detriment to you and to your child. If you know anybody that got sickle cell, that's one of the most painful diseases that you could ever have. That those babies, those kids go through a lot. If you know anybody that ever had seizures and just seeing them, I've seen my mother have seizures all my life. It's scary and frightening every single time. Every freaking single time. And when I saw my daughter have them, oh, I freaked the hell out. I freaked the hell out. So don't say that. You do care. You do care because you need to know. Those are some things that you need to know. Pink Eye said, Bree, don't be afraid, boo. Just let nature take its course. Yes, everything will work out for the good in God's time. Pink Ice, I love you. I love you. That's the best advice. Man, I couldn't have said that better myself. That was awesome because that she needed to hear that. Bell Productions say, wow, really graphic design is okay, but people say when I make my film videos, I don't then you don't then pretty well. You do them pretty well. I think that's what you meant to say. You great with your videos. That's what I think you should do. Bree said, Pink Ice, God been saying I have a void that needs to be filled, but the signs don't lead to a relationship. The signs lead to another life being created. I don't know, but I don't know how true it is, but the signs are there. So, Bree, why don't you ask God? God ain't gonna steer you wrong. He ain't gonna lie to you. If you're not sure, ask him. Say, ask God. He'll see you. Say, Father God, look, I need to know. I wanna have another baby. Is this life, is it meant for me to create this life and raise this life by myself alone? Can you show me? Or should there be a man in the picture? Like, do I need to have a father there, a husband there, or a boyfriend there? Like, do I ask God to show, honey, God will send you signs all that you, honey, you will freak out. He will send you signs and he will let you know if it should just be for you and you do this alone as a single mother, or if you should have someone to be in your corner. So ask them. Just pray for understanding. Yep, there you go, Pink Ice. Ooh, Pink. I told you I love Pink Ice. Pink Ice, that's what I pray for daily, babe. Exactly, Miss Gina. Those genes are very strong. Very strong. I got another question. Will the world get rid of COVID? Ooh, Belle. Ooh, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's the best question of the night. That's the best question. All right, we got to clear. We need the energy to be cleared. Come on now. Look, I'm using y'all, so I need the energy to be angels. Come on down. Y'all up there. Y'all know if COVID is going to end soon. You all know. God knows. All right. So now we only want positive energy. We only want the truth, nothing but the truth. So help you, Jesus. Let us know. Give us the real sign. Is COVID going to be eradicated? Is it going to be finished? Is it going to be gone? Or are we going to deal with this? So she said, will we get rid of COVID? God's got our back. It's going to go away. Come on, Sean. Sean say, God got our back. It's going to go away. I think it's going to go away eventually, and I do believe that. But we asking now. What Bell say? Will COVID? Will the world get rid of COVID? Will COVID end throughout the world, honey? Will COVID end throughout the world? Now we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. One for the Queendom. And one. Uh-oh. Thank you for leaving me. It's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. It's leaving. It's going to be gone. Mwah, Pink Ice. It's going to be gone. Thank you for leaving me, honey. COVID is going to be gone. I've been struggling lately. And we all struggling with it. And aren't we? We struggling with COVID, but it's gonna leave. We struggling with it now. I've been struggling with it late. We struggling with COVID now, but it's leaving. It's leaving. It's leaving. So she right. Ooh wee, honey. Sean, you was right. You called that. Look, before I even pulled the card, Sean said, God got our back. It's going away. And that card, that was the first card that I pulled up. It said, bye-bye. See you, COVID. Bye. Adios. It's gone. Bree said, I already freaked out as he was sending the signs. They have been there the entire time, but God said, this is how you approach the situation. It's up to your approach. Will give you the tools you need. God would always give you the tools you need. You've been saying it. I know that's right. In Jesus' name, amen. Me too. Look, if we can get rid of when we had rubella, mumps, all the other stuff that we polio, all of that, this is just another pain. It always gets worse before it gets better. That's why this says I've been struggling lately. It has to get worse before it can get better. But it said, thank you for leaving me. It's going away. It's gonna be gone. Every situation gets worse before it gets better. Do Cece know she has seizures? Yeah, she know. Matter of fact, we was in the hospital. I took her to the hospital because and I told this story before. We thought she had a cold. We didn't know if it was cold, flu, pneumonia, or what. And the doctor said, I think she's coming down with a cold or the flu or whatever. And the doctor said, I'm gonna prescribe. We was at the hospital, the ER. The doctor said, I'm going to prescribe some medicine. I'm going to prescribe some antibiotics and follow up, with her doctor, and we'll see how that goes. No, soon after the doctor left out, me and Cece is talking like how me and you talk. Next thing I know, her eyes rolled to the back of her head and she just slumped down real slow motion. She slumped down and she just started seizing. I freaked out. Now, mind you, I seen this 1,000 times, a million times probably with my mother. When my mother lived in Chicago, she was having seizures 10 times a day. Okay. And so I was used to seeing that. You don't get used to it when it's your own daughter. I forgot. I told y'all, I forgot how to bring they tell you, if you need us, push this button right here. Girl, I didn't even know how to push the button. I ran out into the hallway screaming for dear life, and they admitted her. And that's when they went over her history. That's why I said the medical history is important. And I told them, well, my mother have seizures. And they was like, oh, wow, how long have your mom been having seizures? And I told them about she was the accident she had and the surgeries she had, and they said, oh, so she wasn't born. And I'm like, no. And they said, well, this wouldn't be, because that it would be hereditary, and your mom had an accident, so we can't use that. And then they would start asking me about the father and Cece's dad, and I didn't have all that information. I didn't know if seizures running his. I still don't know. Me and his mother, we don't really talk and stuff like that. So that's hard, because when you do have medical stuff like that and things like that happens, it's a lot of tests and a lot of stuff you have to go through, because you don't have the other parents' medical history, and it could be hard. So that's why I was saying to Bree, oh no, baby, you want to know. You do care about who the dad might be. You don't care financially if they pitch in, because you got that covered. But medical wise, you definitely want to know. You want to know if seizures is runs in the family. You want to know if diabetes runs in the family. You want to know if high blood pressure. You want to know if cancer. You want to know if sickle cell. Like, those is things that you really want to know about, because it could go on to that child. Wow, I knew it. This is crazy. Yep. That's crazy. Life can be crazy sometimes. Life can be crazy. Yeah. I tell everybody, don't live your best life. Be positive. Communicate. If you don't do anything else, communicate. And remember, anything else, the outside, the friend, all of this stuff, everything, it's a tool. Use it as a tool. Use it as something extra. Just like the blessings and stuff that I got this evening. That's a bless. That's something extra. Kids gonna be using that when they go to the water park tomorrow. When they go and do something that you use, it's not something that you expect, but it's something that wow, that's nice. That's an extra. Something. Some people use people as tools. Some people use other things, and so because they want to use it to hurt you. I told you this could be used against you. This could be used against you. This could be used to hurt you. Anything. Any a strand of your hair. A necklace that means something to you, an earring that means something to you, um, a piece of hair off your head, a piece of fabric or clothing. You notice how when those psychic readers, what do they always ask for? They say, "Give me something of your loved ones," right? Ain't that what they always say? When you see them on TV, when you see them whatever, what do they always say? Do you have something of your loved ones? Because they feeding off the energy. They feeding off the energy. I pray over the cards and everything because I ask God to give me the energy when I'm asking something about you. That's why I keep repeating it. I keep repeating it. I keep repeating it because I want God to know I'm talking specifically to you. I want the spirits to know. I want my energy, everything to know that I'm talking specifically to you. I want the cards to know that when I'm asking for a question, I'm asking for that question specifically to Bree, specifically to Pink Ice. That's why I keep saying it so that they know that question is just for you and I can give you a good reading. Other folks that read one after another, and they don't change the deck, they don't cleanse the deck, they don't cleanse their hands, they don't cleanse the house, they just picking up some. So now you got all these different energies that will like attach to this bell. You got all these different energies. If I didn't cleanse the cards or anything that will attach to these cards. And then you wondering why everything is blurred. It's not clear. Why is what's affecting them affecting you? That's why people get mad when you blessed and everything. Yeah. Um But Miss Gina, you understand what I'm saying as far as the sign? Oh yeah, definitely. I get it. Yeah, because you can get signs from anywhere, but if it's signs that's particularly for you and to you. Because if you seen those signs and you know what to look for, you know what to pick up for because you know that individual. So I get it. If you see, like when I came here today. And I had a deja vu. And I remember I saw me and Angel in this room, everything. And I was like, dang, I dreamt this. I remember this. I saw signs, bits and pieces, like months ago, maybe a couple of years ago. I saw it. And it did not hit me. Now imagine, we've been here 4 days. But it didn't hit me until tonight when we came back from the amusement park. So, yeah, I get that. I get it. Oh, wow, that is scary. I have relatives that have seizures. It's no joke. It's no joke at all. Nope. It is no joke at all, honey. Because they could be talking to you. And then the crazy part about it is, like you said, they don't remember. To this day, Cece don't remember those seizures. She can't tell me what happened. She don't remember falling out. She don't. And the doctor told me she's not gonna remember anything when she come up. When she comes through, she's not gonna remember nothing. And I said, "You don't remember talking to me and you passed out?" She was like, "No, mommy, I don't remember nothing." Yep, that's crazy. One of my childhood actors last year died in his sleep in July 6th of last year due to seizures. Right? Yeah, it's no joke. That's why we had to put my son went to Atlanta and moved my mom out of her condo and wound up moving my mom into the seniors place where she very nice seniors citizens place that my mom lived in Atlanta, Georgia. Really nice. And but she needs to be there because even though she's in an apartment by herself, they don't have to do much. But if something happens, there's someone there to make sure she's okay. And she doesn't have as many seizures now that she's out there that she used to. My cousin had a seizure in front of me and I just started screaming. Yeah, if you're not used to it, it could be very hard. It can be very difficult if you're not used to it. Yeah. So it's scary because, like I said, I seen my mother have seizures a million times. And when I tell you, seeing my daughter have it, scared the living shit out of me. Scared the y'all. I ran into the hallway screaming and hollering. Scared the living hell out of me. So, yep, it never goes away. You never forget that. You don't. You never forget it. Oh, well, anyway, dang, I've been on here almost 3 hours. It is 4:14. You guys, please, we're going to do this again because I know a lot of people that probably want to do the cards. So we're going to do the cards tomorrow. Again, we're going to do it earlier so we can get, so Belle, come back with some more questions. Bree, come back with some more questions. Pink Ice and Sean, come back with some more questions. We are definitely going to do this again tomorrow. Y'all, go to sleep. Get some rest. We're going to have an awesome day tomorrow. Miss Jean, like I told you, they don't call me Inspector Gadget for nothing. I can find out anything. I know that's right. He didn't wake up the next morning. He was only 20 at the time. Wow. When Cece had that, though, see, she was like 16. She was like 15 or 16 years old at the time when she had that. Yep. You welcome, Sean. I love you guys. Let me ring the bell for you guys. I got the bell for you guys. Come on back. Let's do this again. I love it. Hopefully I have my candle tomorrow because y'all know I love watching the flicker of the candle. But I think we did a great reading today. Tonight's reading didn't top last week's reading. If y'all missed last Wednesday's Wondering Wednesday, please go back and watch it. You will. It'll blow you. It'll just blow your head off. It will. It'll blow your socks off. It was great. Love you too. Okay. I love you guys. Have a good night, Miss Jean. I love you so much. I love you guys so much too as well. Thank you to those that cashed out me. I didn't get a super chat today, but those that super chatted me, I think earlier or what. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of the Cash App super chats. If you PayPal me, I haven't checked it. Thank you for the PayPal. I am humbled. I'm humble for you guys just being here. And I appreciate you all. And I will see you tomorrow. And y'all get to chill with us again in Florida. Honey, we here another week. All right. I love you guys. Mwah. God bless. And ta-ta for now.